Okay, we just moving with it. We just moving with it. If Deepseek has you wondering what's next for your career, do not fret. Don't worry. Two things. You're not by yourself, and there's some opportunities here. Okay, let's talk about them. The first opportunity you have is that you can be a gap for my midlife professionals. You can be that bridge that gaps, right? That connects the gap between traditional practices and new technologies. That's number one, right? Look at yourself as the gap filler. You have expertise. That's leverage. Number two is leverage. Your expertise, your experience, that's your superpower. I'm going to keep saying it. I'm going to keep saying it. You don't have to go and do anything different. Number two, that's your superpower. That's leverage. What you know, your knowledge, and your experience. You can be the conduit between traditional practices and this new AI revolution. Now, we may have to do some upskilling and reskilling, and we can talk about that, okay? The third thing is think about roles where you can consult. You can leverage your expertise. You can go in and speak to certain areas where you have deep knowledge in. You've been through ebbs and flows, you've been through up and downs, you've been through things like this that's happening, this disruption that's happening in this particular industry. And let me tell you something. There not only will be new roles, there will be new industries created because of what's happening. So I don't want you to be concerned. Again, we can repurpose our skills. You just learn to go with the flow and see what your next move is going to be. Do not be a sitting duck, though. And you see the whole market went down yesterday. Everything was red. The market affects businesses. Businesses affect our jobs. It's a trickle-down effect. Don't sit there. Do not sit there, right? Like a bump on the log. You see the writing on the wall. Industries are being disrupted. So now you have to think smart. You have to think strategic. AI cannot do critical thinking. AI doesn't have emotional intelligence. AI cannot do remote consulting. You can do remote work. You can do consulting. Excuse me. You can sign up for my next enrichment session on consulting. I should have the link in my bio. Otherwise, I'll put it up and I'll be on live in a couple of hours. But I don't want you to fret. Got your back. Think about what can you do differently and how to repurpose your skills.